Hi, good morning. This is the magical reading for May 4th, 2017. And it's morning in Italy and it's morning in the US, and hopefully it's morning in the whole world. During these days, I would appreciate if you could somehow impersonate yourself more, and if you could be more in touch with the energies of the divine in all its forms, and the energies of love have been with us since day one. So why do you not take the idea, as Doreen Virtue says, why don't you give yourself permission to be yourself? Because if you're waiting for someone to give you permission, then this permission won't be permissible by others if it's not validated by your free will. Other people will come and call yourself a whore, call yourself a fake, a scam, call yourself New Age, call yourself Christian, call yourself Satanist, call yourself a pagan. They will call yourself the names that they dream to be and can never be. So I am taking this video as a precious chance to curse the hell all those people who dare to speak their minds on spiritual matters, even if they're recognized authors especially, and know nothing about it, like, I don't know, Dennis Lin. There's people like this who are truly the whores of, not horse, but whore, meaning prostitute, not the animal. Although from what I know, there was an Italian porn star who is certainly a whore, and she got fucked up by a horse. But the spiritual conjunction for the shaman Dennis Lin is something that she's terribly afraid of because she's a lesbian. So, or could be. So why do we follow someone so cruel, so without humanity, so without savoir-faire, so without the idea of evolution having taken place, so without the idea of her worthiness as a soul, as an incarnation, and as a life purpose which she didn't fulfill. And now, baby, it's too late to go to school again. You should just step out of Hay House and try to get a life, try to get a job, try to get a man if you like men, try to get a divorce if you were with a man already. Oops, I did it for you. Or try to get something that clarifies who you are besides being nothing. And you know, you were created from dust, and to dust you will go back until you were burned in the eternal fire of hell, and then I will personally pick you up with the Savior to bring you back up. And that's all you could do in your eternity of lifetime wasted, to be useless for everyone around you. And that's what you've become now. You've become ridiculed by the incarnation of the greatest witch in Salem, because no one killed us there. It's a legend that I had invented, because the ones who got defeated were the Catholic priests. And if I could defeat as a witch a Catholic priest, and I was one for 3 times in a row in my past lives, then I could certainly defeat Anita like you. And I certainly hope that you're watching this video, because all you can do is step aside and realize that you wasted your life, wasted your soul, wasted your eternity, and you will be condemned forever to be who you are, nothing. And you were created from nothing. So it's like I'm putting you back almost before, as it were, God conceived the creation of your soul from scratch. And by the way, yes, that was a curse to your soul, that you can absolutely have the power, because I am a true shaman while you are a poor soul. And poor souls, people with poor spirituality, trust me, darling, they don't last. They lust after us, but they don't last. So if you want to lust, please go ahead for it. But you know, it takes much more than that for someone like Louise to trust you. It's not enough to lust. It's special because you're a lesbian. And I'm gay, but I can be who I am, and you cannot, because I decide so. And all you could do was spread in negativity and spread in your dirty stench that you have in your mouth, because we know why that is, and it's got something to do with your husband, perhaps, and to what you like to do to him, and to what you cannot do in the spiritual world. You cannot do on the physical, and you cannot do on the mental. And because I am mental, then I don't have a mental disorder. And because I know what I'm saying, and everyone does, I know that I can cross all the lines that I want in any dimension, because I am someone while you're not anything anymore, even if you were before I talked. Why? Because, and let me go back to my viewers, Denise, because magic is of God, and God created with the power of His Word. And as magicians, in tarot we share the same number of the Creator, 1, and in numerology, my destiny, my personality are both 1. So, you know what? I'm a triple 1, and what you can be, I wish I could say that you could be a 0, but 0 is the full card in tarot, and I'm that too. And I'm the High Priestess, and I'm the Empress, I'm the Emperor, I'm the Pope, the Lovers, the Chariot, and everything else, including the Tower, if that applies to you and your life, that's destroyed in terms of spirit. So, over that said, over with you, and goodbye to the old and hello to the new, someone says. Unrelated to this, I'm just quoting a misconception. So, let me get a card for Denise Lin and her career, see what comes up. And I have the 7 of Cups. The 7 of Cups is the card of fantasy, the card of illusion. You are dreaming in a dream. You are living in a dream world where you think that you are worth something, as I'm trying to tell you, that your soul was created with a purpose is correct. But the thing is that as a provocation, I can say that your soul was created without a purpose. Am I putting around a wrong idea? Yes, I am. But can I do it if I open it admittedly? Yes. Can you sue me? No, because you can't even conceive the thought of suing me, because I'm protected by all entities, light and dark, and they won't allow someone as shabby as your ass to even come close to me, because that, again, just like your life, is a fantasy. It's an idea. You didn't even have an idea of you wasting your life, your whole life, and your whole eternity. Now that I gave it to you by divine assignment, as if you were an angel, you have to go down on your knees and bless me and beg me to save you, but I won't. I won't save you, because you're worth shit. And I'm not going to spit on you physically, because that's a crime in America, but I would if I'd see you here in Italy, because no one will believe you, and that would consider you crazy, as you really are from now on. From my decision, is it wrong to curse people? No. Is it illegal in the States to curse someone? No, it's not. What can you do about it? Nothing. You live in your fantasy world, and taking you, this is magic, guys. I'm talking to my students, and to take you from here, from fantasy to reality, is something that you have to meditate on. So pardon me, it's the excitement of and the thrill of coming close to uh, you know, Queen of Sword reversed is coming now. I was asking in my mind a card for your positivity. Let me check if you've done something that's truly spiritual in your life once. Let's see what comes up, Denise Lynn. There's the Empress reversed. It doesn't give me a true position of power. It's like you're not the High Priestess already, but if you were the opposite of it, I could have brought you to it. But you're the Empress, that's power that's not truly esoterical. And although Archangel Gabriel is connected to this card, he's a guy. So, and he is the guardian angel of all born under the sun sign of the Cancer. So to tell you the truth, I want to give you a second chance. Fuck off. Let me get a card from my viewers today, because they are important, because they are humble and they pay me. So perhaps if you start paying me, esotericservices.america@gmail.com, send an offering if you'd like, and then you could have more luck in the spiritual path that you've chosen but wasn't assigned to you by any shaman, any spirit, any god, including Jehovah, who is the most supreme of all gods. So you know what? I don't feel sorry for you, because if you could feel sorry for all the people that you betrayed spiritually now, you'd most certainly avoid the worst spiritual consequence, and I mean only spiritual, yeah, which is hell, H-E-L-L, rhymes with bell, and while to me, bell means the bell of my new spiritual order that I'll form today. When I talk to you about bell, all you can probably think about as a dumb American is Taco Bell. And you know what? Why don't you become just unaddicted to junk food? Because I see you're very depressed, and fat helps you being light if you know how to do it. So I would and here, not that Americans are dumb, absolutely, because I will move to the States, but there are certain layers of populations of all cultures that are obviously inferior, and one of them is Yulin. So let me get a card for my viewers. And oh, by the way, this came up for me, the High Priestess, and Dream Virtue as spiritualist has the King of Swords, which is very good because it's connected to Archangel Michael. So it's precisely what she has to do, teach things under the guise of being, in quotes, dumb, while she actually is the leading role of most people following her. So besides, she's humble. Who are you? I know, Denise, that it's not all bread and roses for you today, unicorns and rainbows, as they say, but I'm certainly being as assertive as you can handle, so I'm just going to drop you there. And after I stepped on you, I'm going to draw a card that you probably won't understand because you don't like tarot. draw a card for my viewers for guidance for today. Then we're going to meditate. That is the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords means that today is a Thursday is a special day for those people following instinct and following the will of the God that you believe in, following the lead of the spiritual world. So I'm just going to leave it there for you to meditate, because it's important to understand who you want to follow spiritually. Is it someone like Doreen Virtue, who is the best in what she does, and she certainly I certainly met her in one of my past lives, because well, I was the most important witch in Salem. She was my biological mother in a past life. So, and you can ask any angel to confirm that to you, and they will. So I want to know if really what you're trying to tell me, card, is that there's people that need a master these days, need someone to put them together spiritually. They need someone to tell them where to go, and they need someone who is able to address them, and not vice versa. It's not the guru being addressed by the pupil, although it can happen, not literally, but that you can learn from a student. But what can happen really is more than what happens all the time. The teacher teaches the student about the meaning of the esoteric world and what this means to you. So I am just going to end it here, and I hope that you will come closer to me, and that you will, people who follow Rocco Massarelli, who will understand the meaning of a light spirit and a dark spirit. They lead you opposite directions, or you make them lead you to where you need to go. But those people who, with that reference to Dennis Lin, end up in places they didn't think they would end up in. Say they think that they go to New Delhi or something, then life is not a bingo game unless you know how to play it. So this is my advice for you today. We're going to meditate with an angel of light to bring us all indirect blessings for today, meaning surprises. And please close your eyes and be around my same energy. Be around my same energy level. And please do what's possible to focus on peace for you today, and you being again peaceful and connected with nature, and connected with the idea of God. Whichever God is your God, it certainly is right if it's right for you. If you feel it in your heart, feel it in your gut, feel it in your head, meaning in your mind, then you'll feel it in your spirit. And it's the spirit that has your spirit that gives you the spirit to go on in your life, and it gives you the idea of perfection, and it gives you the idea of a totally new understanding of how the energies of lust and lust work. And yes, the spiritual work is important, and my job with you is finished today. Please add me as a friend on Facebook if you feel lonely. We can become friends, or you can become one of my students. I do not any longer accept people demanding free things of me, because again, I was involved in the church many times. Temperance will show those fake pretenders who think that healers have to heal them for free, that in truth we won't, because if you don't take your future seriously, if you don't value your future in America with the money that you can honestly make, then you're a nobody, and someone cannot see no one. Ciao. You have a great day. Not you, Denise, the others.